Everyone likes sports because it fills everyone's energy and makes the mind happy. Have you ever wondered when it started? The sports story began thousands of years ago when ancient people first started playing ball games. As time passed, new sports emerged, along with competitions and international events at which to play them. In modern times, sports are a significant source of exercise and entertainment for spectators worldwide to test their skills. Let us go back in time and starts from the beginning. 3200 BCE Bowling beginnings. Discoveries of ancient balls and pins in an Egyptian grave date back 5,000 years. Modern 10-pin bowling began in 1841 in the U.S. C.2000 BCE Ancient ball game. The Mayans played a speedy ball game called Pitz. The objective is to pass a rubber ball through a stone hoop without using hands or feet. The Aztecs, Incas, and Olmecs play similar games. 776 BCE Ancient Olympics. The first recorded Olympic Games were held at Olympia, a religious site in southwest Greece. They honor the protector of the people, Zeus. The games are held every 4 years, with competitors often traveling long distances to participate. 490 BCE Marathon message when a messenger named Phidippides runs from the Battle of Marathon to Athens, Greece, with news of a victory. The distance of 25 miles becomes the measurement for a marathon. In 1921, the distance will be standardized as 26.2 miles. 1100 CE Hand tennis. European monks play the earliest version of tennis using their hands to hit the ball. By the 1870s, a similar game named Spheristyke was played in the UK with wooden rackets. Renamed tennis, the game's first championship was played at Wimbledon in 1877. 1490 Bicycle design. Italian artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci sketches the first bicycle design, complete with pedals and a chain. Bicycles and competitive cycling sports do not develop until centuries later. 1788 Cricket. The Marylebone Cricket Club in London introduces rules to turn a 16th-century game into the sport we now call cricket. 1867 Boxing gloves. Wearing padded boxing gloves has become compulsory for competitive fighters. However, similar attire had already been seen in ancient Greece, where warriors covered their hands in animal hide, and in ancient Rome, where gladiators used metal to pack a punch. 1880 Table tennis. During winters in Victorian England, house guests make their own entertainment by turning their dining tables into mini tennis courts to play the first games of ping pong, also known as table tennis. Champagne corks are used as balls. 1888 Soccer League. The world's first soccer league competition gets underway in England. 12 teams participate, with Preston North End crowned champions at the end of the season. 1896 Modern Olympics. French aristocrat Pierre de Coubertin arranges a revival of the ancient Olympic Games. The competition is held in Athens, Greece, with about 300 athletes from 14 countries. Events include swimming, cycling, weightlifting, wrestling, athletics, and the first marathon. 1903 World Series. The two U.S. baseball leagues, the American League and the National League, compete for the end-of-year championship for the first time in what is today known as the World Series. 1903 Tour de France. The first Tour de France is held, lasting 19 days and covering 1,508 miles, 2,428 kilometers, along French roads. Although 60 competitors start the race, only 21 finish. The race was born to help boost the flagging sales of the cycling newspaper Lotto. 1920 Beach Volleyball. This game is first played on the beach in Santa Monica, California. Today, the sport is played on beaches and artificial sand courts worldwide. 1920 Football Leagues. The National Football League begins with a meeting in Canton, Ohio. A second football league, named the American Football League, gets underway 40 years later. In 1967, the champions of the two leagues faced each other in the first annual Super Bowl. 1930 World Cup. The biggest soccer competition gets underway in Uruguay. 13 teams contest it, with the host nation emerging as the champions. The tournament has been held every 4 years since, except when World War II twice caused its postponement. 1960 Paralympics. The first Paralympic Games takes place in Rome, Italy. More than 400 athletes participate in archery, swimming, table tennis, and basketball. 1991 Women's World Cup. The first FIFA Women's World Cup competition is held in China, with the US beating Norway 2-1 in the final. The tournament has been held every 4 years since.